As I stepped in, my mother-in-law said, "My daughter's children get their tea first. Her kids can wait for leftovers." My children sat silent before their empty plates. My sister-in-law chimed in, "They ought to know their place." I kept quiet. I gathered my kids and walked out. They assumed I was beaten. Minutes later, their house flooded with screams they never saw coming. Oh, you guys are not going to believe the story. It's about the day I stood in my in-law's doorway, watched my 9-year-old daughter stare at an empty plate, and heard my mother-in-law declare, "My daughter's kids eat first. Her kids can wait for scraps." Can you even imagine? That's when 6 years of blind generosity shattered into a million pieces, and I decided their entire world was about to collapse. But to truly understand the sheer, delicious chaos that followed, you need to know how I became their personal ATM in the first place. How 6 years of my hard-earned money slowly transformed me into someone they thought they could humiliate without consequence. It all started innocently enough, 2 months before my wedding. Addison, my mother-in-law, called me at work. Her voice was trembling, thick with what sounded like genuine distress. Property taxes had unexpectedly skyrocketed. Could I help just this once? $3,000. She swore she'd pay it back in months. I was at my office, a senior project manager at a pharmaceutical company, staring at the number she'd written down. $3,000 wasn't pocket change, but it wasn't impossible either. I wrote that check the same day. Wyatt, my fiancé, was so grateful. He hugged me tight, saying his family was lucky to have me, that not everyone would be so generous to people they barely knew. What he didn't know, what nobody knew, was that I wasn't being generous. I was being desperate. My parents died in a car accident during my junior year of college, leaving me with a modest inheritance and a loneliness that ached for family connection. Wyatt's family, they felt like everything I'd lost. His mother baked pies, his father told hilarious stories, and his sister's kids, Harper and Liam, had started calling me Aunt Leah within weeks. When Addison hugged me and whispered that I was the daughter she always wanted, something inside me healed a little. I thought I'd found my place. I thought I'd found home. I had no idea I'd actually just made my first payment into a system that would, eventually, bleed me dry. Just 3 months after the wedding, another crisis. Roger, Wyatt's father, needed a medical procedure. Insurance covered most of it, but not all. This time, $5,000. Addison cried on the phone, explaining how embarrassed Roger was, how proud he was, how much it meant that family was stepping up. I signed that check even faster than the first. Her gratitude, it made me feel needed in a way I'd never experienced. That's when I should have seen the pattern. That's when I should have asked why Roger's other adult daughter, Peyton, wasn't contributing. Why his own savings couldn't cover a $5,000 gap. Why every single family crisis somehow landed on my shoulders. But I didn't ask. I didn't want to be difficult. I wanted to be the good daughter-in-law. The full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.